Alrighty, hello and welcome back. After repeated false starts because of something that was wrong with my game and a complete game re-download, we are back and ready to continue the Quest for the Calder series. So, normally I would be doing these games in line with the regular season. That's the whole intent behind this series. But as life does have this little way of not stopping, um, I wasn't able to get this game out on game days, so I'm doing that today. And then later today, there will be today's actual game between the Calgary Flames and the Carolina Hurricanes. So, the one nice thing about doing this video after the game's gone is we're hoping for a little bit better of a result tonight than what was put up in the Buffalo Calgary game the other night. So yeah, we'll see how our result compares. But I believe Calgary lost that game like 6-3. Like it was kind of ugly. I did a one poor man's opinion video on a hit that was thrown in that game. So it's surprising this start that Buffalo's had this year. Like I expected they were going to get better this year. I think they're off to a bit hotter of a start than most people had expected they would be on. So we'll see if it continues for them. It's nice to see Buffalo competitive this year. I've definitely. Oh, okay. Really crisp passing. Oh, nope. Yeah, you take that. Yeah, you're a faster skater than I am. You know, if you skate. All right, first shift down. We didn't screw anything up. Good start. Bad line change. Huh. Sorry. I am not where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I was sitting there and I was listening to something and I'm like, do I have music playing in the background? But no, I can hear my game coming through my headset because I've got it just sitting on the arm of my chair. Okay, let's get something accomplished. We really haven't gone anywhere yet. Oh, I don't know if I'd be inclined to be trying to block a shot with the blade of my stick. But hey, it worked. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna be doing nothing here this whole time? You wanna dance? You wanna dance? I haven't gotten anybody to fight me yet this season. I'm not sure why. But there's a few things with this game this year that I've noticed are a little different than what they normally are. Um, like goaltender pulls on the goalie be a pro. Um, yeah, they basically keep you. They'll keep you in there for like a 9 goal game, and previously like that that wouldn't normally happen. So I'm wondering why it does that now this year because leaving especially a rookie in a 9 goal against game is it's really damaging to their development. It shoots their confidence. You know, so most coaches don't let them stay in too long, especially when they identify they're just not having a good game. If you give up 3 goals in your first 10 minutes of the game, usually a coach looks at the goalie and goes, "Yeah, tonight's probably not your night." So, oh, I actually got on stride. So, oh, that is a very rare instance I find. Okay, so my team plays rebounding. I still don't know why that first line change would have been defined as a bad line change. Like, I change on the back check quite readily, and it's never been a problem before, so... Especially because I was trying to keep it to a short shift, you know, that the whole 40, 45 seconds is kind of when you want to change out, but... Coach didn't like it, or the coach doesn't like me, I'm not sure. Oh, that was bad on my part. Behind the net, and we'll see if we can... Oh. Defenseman wasn't ready for that. I thought maybe he would be. Oh. Oh. I would have been mad if that actually went in, because there's no way that one counts. Getting right there. Okay, coach was a little happier with that line change, so I'll take that. I find that if you're not a centerman, team plays the harder of the three stats to, or sorry, evaluations to get up to where you need it to be. If someone would get into a fight with me, it would be a little bit better because, yeah, even though you take a penalty for it, if you're willing to fight somebody, the coach generally likes that. So, and I personally, I like the fighting aspect. So, all right, so we're down 1-0. A minute left in the first. Ideally, let's see if we can try and get this back to an even game walking into the second period. That would be kind of nice. Oh, I don't know if that got blocked or what, but I was standing in his pants. I'm glad that didn't go. Again, like, obviously you want goals to go in, but that play right there, that would have been called back for sure if it had actually gone in, so I'm kind of glad that one didn't. It's a little bit defeating sometimes if you score a goal and like you're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden they're like, no goal, and you're like, why? I actually have a screen cap on my Xbox. I might see if I can pull it and post it as a short. It was from, I want to say, NHL 19. Like, it was a few years ago. But there was a goaltender interference call against I think it was Bobrovsky at the time. Or maybe not. Anyways, it was a Columbus goaltender. They're like, yeah, no goal, blah blah blah. And literally the closest person to the goaltender is like 15 feet away from him. I'm like, how is that? Like, is that the realism we're going for? Like that's how botched the ref calls can be. Oh, but I had to get out of dodge. No, nobody wants to. Nope. Still nobody to dance. Nobody wants to tune up the rookie. Maybe I'll just instigate a fight just because. Unfortunately, that does mean that I have to get an offside for it because I'd have to be carrying the puck and the play go dead and shoot the puck at the goalie, and of course players don't like when other players do that. Oh, nobody could get the pass. I was center ice. Well, okay, I guess not center ice. I was right in the slot, ready for a tee up. Oh, we get a power play. Nice. I will take a power play any day of the week. I'm not opposed to the penalty kill either. You know, just for defensive evaluation, it's a lot easier when you can just grab the puck and dump it out, and the coach is like, "Hey, I like when you do that." Because, like I've pointed out, I'm less concerned about the points and more about the evaluations because those are what keep you on the roster. So even if you're not getting a ton of points, if you're still at least evaluating well, then you'll stay on the team. Not that I care what team I play for throughout this, but I would much rather be playing in the NHL than in the AHL. Even though I saw that Calgary's farm team actually moved to Calgary, like a lot of teams are doing now. And the jerseys, I like them, but it just there's something about them that just kind of looks weird. It kind of reminded me of um, the initial striping of the Minnesota Wild. So it's blank in the middle and the striping runs along the arms and stuff, and it's very boxy, but I do like the look of it. So I wouldn't be opposed to having to put one of those on, but again, it's about the NHL. That's why we're here. Oh, so Tage Thompson's starting off strong, which is good because he just signed a big contract extension. He's a player you need to perform well, so use the boards, and I will continue to use the boards until it doesn't let. Oh. Oh. Come on. I'm going to get a hold of it. Ref must have put Vaseline on the puck or something because it's slipping everywhere. Oh. Too slow. That's always my biggest gripe with rookies. So I do understand for gameplay purposes why rookies start with roughly the stats that they do. I did like when you could start in the CHL, whether it was for 1 year or 2 years or whatever the case may be, because then you could hone your skills on your own, and you generally came out with a higher overall than just being drafted or picking your team. But like a lot of rookies now, like one of the things that really makes them stand out is they're fast. They are really fast skaters. A lot of them clumsy, a bit uncoordinated. You know, the the learning curves of being a rookie, but with how slow you feel in this game, like sluggish, um, that's that's not really true to form with rookies more often than not. Do a dump and chase. Okay, so we're kind of creeping up there. Our evaluation's getting better. Um, One thing that drives me nuts, a mechanic about this game, is your coach is always coming to you, regardless of the situation, and goes, "Oh, I have this for you," and like, there's some points where coaches will just let the game play. You're doing fine. Don't sit there and mess with it. But that's never the case. Whether you're up, whether you're down, whether it's a blowout, it doesn't matter. The coach will always have something that they need that cutscene for, and it just no. Like if the game's going well, if you're having a 4-2 game halfway and it's halfway through the third, there's no need to be going and tinkering with it. Just let it play. The system is working fine. So I did like the mechanic at first, um, because mostly because it was new when it came out, and it's like, okay, well that's interesting, and it makes sense that a coach would do it, but I don't know if it's how my game settings are set or whatever the case is, but like all the time, and like my first thought is, okay, like yeah, you want me to play well, but like some of the stuff that the coach wants you to do in certain situations, it's really that's not what you want the rookie doing. Now there's some situations where like yeah, you're down, you want him to play smart, but you want your leadership group taken care of. Okay, we got to get this back in our favor. And it's like, well, yes, the rookie's job is don't screw up. That's the rookie's job. Which is oversimplified, obviously, but it's just like, you know what, you're doing the right things, keep doing what you're doing. That's what you want the rookie doing, not, oh, you're gonna lead the scoring race and you're gonna crawl us out of this deficit. It's like, no. No. If he does that, then absolutely. If a rookie does that, it's fantastic and it's really cool and helpful for their development. Just a lot of the corrections, that kind of thing with rookies are usually done after the fact. You know, during practices, during video review training, things like that, where it's like, okay, here's what you did, here's what you needed to do. Not put the team on your back. You're gonna lead this off. Like my 4th day on the job. What? Speaking of mechanics that drive me nuts, do a lane change, you get out there and you're just sitting there with the puck on your stick and you're like, that's not good. Someone's coming after me. But anything that they put in to be a pro at this point, I'll take it. Even if it's an annoying mechanic, I'll take it. Because at least Be a Pro is getting some attention now. Still a long way from... Like, I still think they need to redo a lot of things. And the improvements that they've made over the last couple games... again, they're interesting, they're different, but it doesn't really feel like they have any staying power. And I remember when they first brought out Be a Pro in NHL 09, and you're damn right I went and bought it because I'm like, what? That's so cool. I'm curious to how that works. So I went and bought it, and the biggest thing I noticed is even with cutscenes like this. So like this is what I was talking about. So generate momentum. It's so loosely defined, and you wanna get good passes, you want to get to the slot, you want to do goalie screens, things like that. But what's going to happen is I'm likely not going to score a goal from this. If I do, great. But I'm likely not going to, and then at best, the coach goes, I can't complain what you did. It wasn't a success, even though I did do the little things that generate offense. And then there's always the promise of, okay, I'll score the next goal. I will never, ever, ever, ever promise to score the next goal, because then I get focused on just trying to score the goal, and I find more often than not I play sloppy, I take a penalty. There's no point. He wants me to generate momentum. I'll do what I can. But I shouldn't be the one saying to the coach that I'll do what I can, not I have to put the team on my back. Okay. I also had a strong feeling that this game was going to kind of pan out this way. It's 3-1 right now, and oh, that I didn't actually mean to send that one down the boards, but yeah, well, I did what I could on that shift. Yeah, that one I actually meant to directly pass, not down the boards and around, but it works. So yeah, like if I promise to the coach that I'm going to score the next goal, I'm going to totally forget about everything except for trying to get the puck on the net. And as you can see, like I've got an okay evaluation, but if I started focusing on just getting a goal, then two of those evaluations are going to start tanking real quick, because I'm going to be worried too much about the offense and not enough about everything. I don't get to start on the power play. I'm going to swap us out 2 seconds into the... didn't. Okay, well, that one I... Yeah! We like that guy. Andrew Mangiapane. Oh, so that's his first one on the season. Yeah, he kind of had a renaissance last year. I think he finished last year with 30 goals, so that's impressive. So, oh, I'm the team leader with 5 points, and 4 of those are goals. Yikes! Yeah, no wonder we're on the struggle right now. So, okay, there we go. I also noticed in the game, if you do score a goal and you get the game back to within a 1-goal game, your team kind of seems to actually get that boost. Like they seem to be more coordinated once it's down to a 1-goal game, as opposed to, like, say if it's like a 3 or 4-goal game, your teammates honestly do seem more disorganized. So oh. I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with the hit that I was lining up for, because I'm pretty sure that would have just been a penalty anyway. So probably better that it didn't go through anyway. Hey, that's not cool. There we go. Oop. Or check, back check, paycheck. Yeah, don't forget the back check. It's one thing I hate about playing Chell online. Like, almost nobody back checks. And the guys that do back check, a lot of them don't do it very well. I don't want to say properly, because there's no real properly when you're playing online. But a lot of them, even when they do try, they don't do it well. So, that's part of the reason that drives me nuts playing Chell, especially as a goalie, because, well, playing goalie's hard to begin with, especially online. But when you have a team that has no defensive ability whatsoever, you get teed up on a lot. And of course, when you combine that with scrubs that, guys that just will sit there and wheel and deal and do these dekes left, right, and center, and they, or they try to cherry pick, or that was a bad pass. Guys like that, they're everywhere, right? So they get terrifying quickly. Now, I have gotten a shutout online before, only one. But I don't play online that much, but I do like to once in a while. And I do have one shutout, and most of that came because no matter what happened, the same guy would be carrying the puck, breaking the offensive zone. It was the same guy every time. And no matter how many teammates or how well set up the team was, which wasn't a lot, to be quite honest, a lot of what I faced in the game was rushes. And I didn't even butterfly or post hug or anything like that, because I just stood there and waited for him to fire it at me. Like, and my buddy I was playing with, he wasn't actually paying attention to what was going on. Ow! Oh, slow to get up. Not good. Okay, I'm gonna get off the ice. There we go. End of the game anyway. That's unfortunate. So basically the same result, but hey, we finally got our first play assist as a playmaker, so that's kind of nice. again, realizing that I'm the team leader in points at 4 goals and 1 assist is problematic because I also saw a lot of ones on that leaderboard. um, Yikes! I think this is going to be a long season, which is weird because you look at Calgary's lineup and especially how they've performed in the actual onset of the season. Yeah, see, generate offense. So, what did I do wrong there? I got an assist. That gave us the goal that got us within one until it. But like that's the best I could do. I can't complain what you did out there. I set up the guy who got us within one goal. Like that's, I try not to take what the coach says personally, but like that is stupid. Like that is just dumb. You say, "Hey, go generate some offense." The rookie goes and gets an assist. Like, what did you want? Did you act like? Did you want me to start a fight? Did you want me to line up for a hit? Because like I'll throw a hit when it's available, but I don't go out of my way to make them. Alrighty, so we're off to a rough season so far. Yikes. Okay, well my line score did well. So got 1 assist. I was a -1, so that always sucks. Wait, I was out there for 2 goals against? Okay. I got 9 shots though. I think I should worry less about shooting and a little bit more about passing. So, because when I see 9 shots from a playmaker who's not your be all end all star like Connor McDavid, I think maybe comb the shots back a little bit. Um, my first goal, I always like trying to set up in the offensive zone. Ooh. Ooh. Apparently, it is it is lunchtime. My stomach is telling me so. Who knew? Anyways, so yeah. So that was our tilt against the Buffalo Sabres. I'm just going to quickly sim forward and see if there's any reporter interviews or anything like that. Nope. Um, and the reason I do that, because it would make sense to also do that coming into the next video. You could do that. But the thing is at any point in between games, I could get sent down or traded, which would change the schedule for the video. So I like to go to the next video and go, okay, so I'm up to the Carolina game. I don't have to worry about anything between now and then. Because if I get traded and, there's a game on Thursday and I schedule for Saturday, I do the video on the Saturday, but I actually got traded on the Friday. Well, I should have done it on the Friday. That kind of thing. So, yeah, that's why I do it that way. But, anyways, kind of rambling for no reason. But thank you so much for coming by and watching this installment of the Quest for the Calder. If you did like the video, please drop a like. If you want to see more, please drop a subscribe on your way over to your next video. And until the next one, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you, and all the best.